There was a story with Rabbi Akiva, and he was traveling, and he encountered a cemetery, and he saw a man that was naked. He had no clothing on, and he was dark. He looked like a coal, like a black coal, and he was carrying on his shoulders a load of wood, and he was running. It describes it like a horse. So as he was running, Rabbi Akiva demanded of him to stand. The wording that the Medrash here uses is that he was goyder. He decreed upon him to stand, to stop. And he asked him, "Why are you doing such a difficult job? Are you a servant or something that your master just is trying to burden you?" He says, "If that's the issue, I'll make you rich. I'll free you." So this man told Rabbi Akiva, "Please don't hold me back. Maybe the people who are in charge of me are going to get angry." So Rabbi Akiva asked him, "I don't understand. What's going on? Where are you from? What's happening to you?" So the man told them that he's actually dead, and every day they send him to go and chop wood. So Rabbi Akiva told him, "What was your job in the physical realm that you came from?" So he told him, "Actually, I was a very rich man, and I was a judge as well. And I was a very respected person. And I would only, as a judge, I would only show respect to the rich people, and I would actually torture and kill the poor ones." So Rabbi Akiva asked him, "Did you hear from any of the people who are appointed upon you, or these beings that are appointed on you? Is there any way to fix this for you?" So the man told him, "Please don't hold me back. Maybe they'll get angry at me and they'll bring different punishments upon me, because there is no way to fix what I'm involved in." He said, "However, I did hear of something that it's not even possible to happen, but I heard that they said that if I would have had a son, that he would stand amongst the congregation and he would say, 'Baruch hu es Hashem v'yirach,' and the people would answer, 'Amen yehi shmei Rabim v'orach,' after him, so then I would immediately be absolved of my punishments. But I never left over a son. So, but my wife, when I died," he says, "she actually was pregnant, and I don't know if she's going to give birth to a son. And even if she does give birth to a son, who's in Tishim Torah? Because this guy, no one liked him. He was a very not liked man in this world, in the physical realm." So at that moment, Rabbi Akiva accepted upon himself to go and find if this woman gave birth, his former wife gave birth to a son, in order that she'd be able to teach him Torah, and she'd be able to stand eventually in front of the congregation and do the aforementioned. So Rabbi Akiva asked this man, "What's your name?" And he told him, "My name's Akiva." "What's your wife's name?" "Shushanbuz." Sounds like a Persian name. "What's the name of your city?" He says, "Lutkia." So immediately, Rabbi Akiva was very pained, and he felt the responsibility that he has to go figure this out. So he went and he started seeking and searching. And he reached the city of Lutkia. He started asking if anybody knew the whereabouts of this man. And people said his bones should be crushed. That man is evil. So he asked, "Do you guys know if he has a son?" And they said, actually, he has a son, and he's uncircumcised. He doesn't have a bris. See how evil his father was? He, even in the midst of Milah, he had to make sure that the son would eventually have it. Or maybe even the son is evil. He himself didn't get bris milah, circumcision. So Rabbi Akiva took this boy, and he circumcised him. And he sat this boy in front of him, and he tried to teach him Torah, and the son was not willing to. So Rabbi Akiva fasted for 40 days. And then a baskel, an echo came out from heaven. And it told Rabbi Akiva, for this, that you are fasting for this person? So Akiva said, davened to God, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and he said, Lirbiנו shel massive universe, I'm doing this for you. This is for your sake. So immediately, God had mercy. And God opened up the heart of this child. And he was able to learn Torah. He was accepting to learning Torah. And Kriya Shema. And then Birchas Hamazon. Till eventually, Rabbi Akiva put him in front of the congregation. And he was able to say, Baruch Hu es Hashem Mevorach. And they responded after him, Baruch Hashem Mevorach L'olam V'od. And at that moment, they absolved this dead person and his neshama of the punishments. So immediately, this dead person came to Rabbi Akiva in the dream. And he said the pasuk of Tehillim, Hashem Shimcha La'ilam. God, your name is always. Hashem Zichar Chaladur Udur. Your remembrance is for every generation. And that was the conclusion of our story.